At some point in our lives, we have seen a horror movie that follows this premise: the cabin in the woods where a group of party-hard friends decide to go to for a good time, but they are stalked by a psychopath with a great huge knife who is out to kill the horny teenagers because he has nothing better to do with his Sunday night. Well, Until Dawn is a PS4 exclusive game that takes this exact premise and throws it on its head, resulting in a fresh horror game slash interactive drama that is scary, disturbing, and mysterious, but also manages to poke fun at this traditional horror premise. Welcome to MAT5 Reviews, and join me and my 8 friends as we try to survive Until Dawn.
Anna! What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han. What did you do?
Exactly 1 year after a prank amongst the friends resulted in the disappearance of 2 twin sisters, their brother decides to invite all of the friends back to the lodge where the incident took place, as a sort of reunion to remember his sisters and to have a good time in their memory. But of course, as the night goes on, more and more problems begin to occur, and the group finally realize that they are not the only ones on this mountain, as a psychopath is hunting the group down, playing mind games and creating situations that seem downright supernatural. As you can see, this game looks amazing, featuring fully realistic motion and face-captured characters that look almost lifelike, and you can even recognize some of these actors who have also appeared in films and TV shows. You've got the smart one, the jock, the bitchy one, the hot one, the funny one, a variety of personalities, but they missed the stoner guy. A must-have horror cliche. What I really like about the characters is that they're not downright stupid. They react to situations based on their personality, and some of them even grow throughout the course of the night. At first, there may be some characters you think are really annoying and stupid, but by the end of the game, you'll end up loving them. The gameplay found in Until Dawn highly resembles other fantastic interactive dramas such as Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, while also taking advantage of the unique functions of the PS4 controller. The touchpad is utilised for tasks such as flipping pages of a book to lighting a match, but the most brilliant idea is the don't move sections, in which you literally have to keep the controller as still as possible, which is extremely nerve-wracking and terrifying, and makes you feel like you're in a horror film. You can explore the linear-focused environments to discover pieces of evidence and interesting information about the mountain and its past, but the most interesting collectible are the totems. These are scattered around for you to find, which rewards you with a glimpse of the future, whether it be a snippet of a character's death or a glimpse into the future to try and guide you in a certain direction. Whether these fortunes come true or not is entirely up to you, and the story-changing decisions you make throughout the night, which the game refers to as the butterfly effect. Once an important event or choice has happened, butterflies will appear on the screen, indicating that something about the story has been drastically altered based on a choice you may have just made, or maybe even made ages ago. Any character can live or die. When, where, and how is up to your decisions, so you have to be careful and remember, something small at one point could result in something big later on. And of course, being an interactive drama, the rest of the gameplay is made up of QuickTime events, which may put off some players, but honestly, I enjoyed the QuickTime events in Until Dawn, because they can be extremely challenging at times. The input time is very small during QuickTime events, and they can appear anywhere on the screen, so you really need to pay attention and always stay alert, because often how you handle these events can affect the story in different ways. So, is Until Dawn scary? In many ways, I think it is, and I think no matter whether you're a fan of jump scares or atmospheric horror, I think you will be quite satisfied overall. The first half of the game is pretty much packed with false jump scares, which eventually result in being really entertaining and often inventive. I usually found myself laughing at them.
Hi, Chris. Very funny.
Oh, how'd you know it was me?
The developers obviously had a lot of fun with these false jump scares, and I think they just wanted to poke fun at this horror cliche. The second half of the game mostly tones down on the constant jump scares, and instead focuses on the intense and terrifying situations and disturbingly dark environments. An impressive addition to the game is these encounters with Dr. Hill, who pops up between chapters in which he comments about how the night is going and asks you simple questions, and the game will change based on your answers. For example, if you say that you're afraid of needles, then you will see the psychopath handling needles. It's just a great little addition to really make the experience feel more personal. Of course, hidden within the scares and the death and the blood and yada yada, I did have a few issues with the game, mostly to do with the story design. Don't get me wrong, the butterfly effect is brilliant and really makes you think about how much you've changed for story, but under all of this decision making, you still do end up following a linear main plotline that doesn't seem to ever drastically change with each playthrough. Now yes, this is an issue that is even found in games such as Heavy Rain, but I feel it is still superior over Until Dawn when it comes to drastically changing the story. I mean, there are times where you get to make a decision, but no matter which one you choose, you still end up doing the one the game wants you to do, to keep the story going in the direction it wants, which can break that illusion of player choice. Also, the first half of the game is pretty predictable. I won't get into this because I'll just be throwing spoilers everywhere, but it really just was predictable. And I also really didn't like the anticlimactic ending. No matter what ending you get, they are just all too similar and all equally disappointing. There's no resolution, there's no aftermath. I'll stop now, but I just really hate the ending, even though I loved the rest of the game story-wise. Also, another problem with most interactive dramas is that the movement controls can be stiff and awkward to use, usually when you're navigating tight areas. But overall, despite these flaws, Until Dawn is one of the best interactive dramas since Heavy Rain, and a brilliant, fun, disgusting, and terrifying horror game. You will be constantly thinking of this game when you're not playing it, and all you will want to do is play it all over again once you've finished it, to try and make better decisions or try to screw over the characters and watch them die horribly. Lovely. So in the end, I reward Until Dawn an 8.5 out of 10. I just couldn't get over my gripes with the linear main story and certain forceful moments, and that ending, it really lowered the score for me. But besides this, if you're looking for a unique horror experience or a new interactive story game and you own a PlayStation 4, then Until Dawn is an absolute must. Entertaining, at times funny, of course bloody scary, and Mortal Kombat-like deaths. There's a bit of everything for everyone. But maybe just put the kids to bed for this one. Thank you very much for watching my review of Until Dawn, and remember, if you liked this video, don't forget to check out these other great videos, and I hope to see you subscribe and return to M8T5 Reviews.